My disappointment is immeasurable, and my day is ruined.
Hey guys, Blazin here. Yeah, I know. It's been a while since I've actually been on this channel, and yes, it's an actual new video instead of and not re-uploads. Obviously, I figured I'd get on the mic because, well, obviously Tekken 8 Season 2 is out, and I'm sure you've all seen the fires that's been going on revolving around that. But yeah, if you don't know, I've pretty much gotten my foot within the Tekken community when I posted a lot of guides, mostly pertaining to beginner and intermediate players. And before we talk about Tekken 8 Season 2, I just want to say for the record that I never hated Tekken 8 even from the beginning. I've always loved Tekken 8. Obviously, in the very beginning with Season 1, it wasn't perfect, but obviously with time, each patch within Season 1, the game got better and better. And, you know, like my point is, I never hated the game. So I just want to put that out there. I don't even know where to begin. I just really wanted to get on here because obviously it's been a while since I talked to you guys on Tekken and on this channel. And truthfully, I was planning to come on here to actually like go through the patch notes on the characters I play. You know, Kazuya, Jin, Devil Jin, Brian, and Victor. That was the original plan, but because the reception revolving around Season 2 at the moment, I just felt like I had to get on here and just, I don't know, just talk to you guys and just talk about it. And I just got off a really long session with Season 2, because obviously, you know, I saw the fires on Twitter and whatnot, but, you know, I tried to ignore that, and I really wanted to get the game hands-on for myself, to make my own judgment. And, you know, I'm not as pissed off as everyone. I think how I feel about it is that I'm disappointed. I think this is like the first time where everyone collectively, even if you like Tekken 8, including me, is like this is not the direction we wanted. I think the developers overcooked with this update. It's so overcooked that low-key, I mean, this is probably unrealistic to do, but low-key, I think I would like for them to take the patch back. What else? I guess we could talk about the individual characters. At least the ones that I'm aware of and what I faced. So let's talk about Kazuya, obviously. So Kazuya, for the most part, his stuff is just all about his devil moves. When they land on hit, he gets to stay in devil form longer, so he gets like heat meter back. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that, because not besides just heat in general, but Devil Kazuya is dangerous. So having him do a successful devil move and have him restore heat by doing that is probably breaking Kazuya a little bit, his devil form anyways. And that's pretty much the general direction with Kazuya. As far as his new moves, his up forward one, I feel is redundant. Now, I did see a little bit of KSK playing, and he was using it out of wave dash, which is pretty smart, and it does have good pushback. But I'd argue it's a redundant move because Kazuya has a while rising 3, I think, which pretty much does the same thing. You know, it's homing mid, and it's arguably safer. It's -5, and it does more damage, and it knocks down. So I don't really see the point of up forward 1. I guess just so you have something like a homing mid that's safe. I don't know. In my opinion, it's a redundant move. And then he got a Tekken Tag 2 move, but it's a sidestep move. I think it's sidestep 4-1, I think. This move is actually, it's a decent addition. I think for obviously for advanced players and up, this is useful for combos. And then for intermediate and below, this is actually a good sidestep alternative, besides just trying, you know, sidestep 1-1-2 or sidestep back 1-2, I think. Basically, it's another sidestep alternative that I think is better than most. This really only benefits intermediate and below, because obviously advanced players and up, and even what I'm trying to do now is obviously we're going to be trying to do sidestep electric. But overall, it's a good addition. I actually like sidestep 4-1. What else? Oh yeah, when in devil form, up forward 1 has an extension. Up forward 1-3. It's like a whatever move. It's like okay, but however, if he lands it on hit, he gets huge heat meter back. So that's something. Down forward 3-1, I think it is. I think it's a nice addition. It's a little gimmicky, of course. I think it's again another one of those strings where it's like it's going to be good for intermediate and below. But I don't know. I feel like it could also be used at you know, high level. You know, now you can mix with what down forward 3-2-1, and then you have down forward 3-1. So overall, the only redundant move I just don't like is just up forward 1. I feel like up forward 1 is I don't like it. It's unnecessary. And obviously same thing with Devil Kazuya regaining heat meter. I don't agree with that either. So those are my thoughts on Kazuya. But obviously, as usual with Kazuya, he's usually always the least problematic character. So us Kazuya mains will always have our integrity. Let's talk about Jin. So Jin got some nerfs, but I think for the most part with this patch in general, it's just like everyone just got juiced again. But anyways, let's just focus on Jin. So Jin got a few nerfs, but those nerfs don't matter because he got buffs in other places. So it's almost like the character didn't change. Counter hit down forward 2, or not down forward, just down 2 is a big nerf. Me personally, I would have nerfed it in a different way, but you know, I'll just leave it at that. Same thing with a few as other moves, like they should have been nerfed, like up forward 2, 2-1-4. Yeah, like I agree those moves should have been nerfed. I personally would have nerfed them in a different way, but regardless, they are what they are, and I guess that's okay because Jin got other stuff. I think the only thing with Jin now is like Jin hurts now, or like he's gonna hurt more whenever he lands a hit because his combo extensions are really cool. I won't lie. Yeah, I haven't tried Jin in real match yet. I've only checked him out in practice mode. But Jin, I will say, at least with Jin's combos were really fun. And the low and the down forward 4 into Zen or whatever, his new Zen mix-up stuff is like honestly unnecessary and cheesy. Oh shit! I just remembered something about Kazuya. Another unnecessary change I don't really agree with. Sidestep 1+2. They like changed the hell out of it. It's now homing, and it only briefly knocks down, and you can now go into crouch dash. In my head, I'm just like, why? I think it was already a good move. The only property I think that was okay to give it was like homing, but I feel like that's all it needed. It didn't need to get like a whole different knockdown property into wave dash. Like I feel like that's just unnecessary. Devil Jin. Similar to Jin, Devil Jin got some cool combo routes that are really fun. His new gimmicky thing with his Morning Crow into like the unblockable grab is kind of cheese. And also, of course, when he's in heat, he can now do the heat smash throw like multiple times now. It's no longer like a dedicated second heat smash. I don't know. They made Devil Jin more gimmicky. I don't know. I feel like it's kind of cheese. His down forward 1-2 is a natural, which is I guess it's kind of cool. I kind of like it. And then he got a new extension, down forward 1-4 for like a mid. So it's kind of like a cheesy mix-up kind of thing. Like I'll take that over the fucking weird unblockable stuff that he's got going on with Morning Crow now. So yeah, I think for the most part, Devil Jin I'm a little disappointed on even. The only thing I do like about him is just his new combo routes. Those are fun. Brian, I've said this even way back whenever I probably have a video on it back on my main channel. I think it was the May update where Brian got like a few buffs, and I felt like Brian was honestly near perfect. A near perfect character, even in the very beginning of Tekken 8, where it's just like all Brian needed was just consistency buffs and like fix any bugs with him. That's really like Brian was perfect in my opinion. The point I'm trying to make is Brian didn't need buffs to begin with. I thought Brian was already a really strong character in Tekken 8 Season 1, and of course, what they did was give him even more buffs. I don't think he got nerfed. I don't think, right? You guys can probably let me know. I do like his new move though. I do. I think it's like his new move in Snake Eyes, back 1+2. I like it, but again, it's just like this guy was already good. I don't know if he needed it. I know he got other new moves, but that was the big one. I think he got like a 4-1 string. I'm not sure. I think that's for combos. Oh, and then he also got like a while crouching down forward 3 during Snake Eyes, which is really dumb because it wall splats. Yeah, a low that wall splats. That's really weird. It's kind of dumb. I actually don't like it. It's too cheesy. But I do like back 1+2. I actually do like that move. Unnecessary, yeah, but you know, it's here. And then Victor. I don't have much to say on Victor. All they did with Victor was kind of similar to Jin, where it's just like now he just has more opportunities for him to switch stances or to get into his stances. That's true that they did with Victor. Oh, and I think his like back 1+2 got, you know, his heat engager removed or whatever. And so yeah, those are all my quick thoughts on the characters. And overall, I feel like the thing is, I feel like throughout season one with each patch, we were progressing through, you know, with the game to getting to a really good state where everyone can enjoy it. And I hope the devs and like even veterans can understand that Tekken is a very deep and complex game, and the more stuff you add, the more needlessly complicated you make it. All this new stuff that they've added just creates more bloat, and honestly, like, I don't feel like I don't want to go through the learning process again, learning everyone's new stuff. I know I've seen Jack and Paul seem to have the worst of it. And from my personal experience, like all the process of nerfing characters that are problematic or just kind of dumb, I feel like it's just been reverted or just like, thrown in the trash. Like we went completely backwards with this patch. Fang Wei is still giving me problems. Hua Rang, what do they do with that character? Is it just me, or did Hua Rang get like new mid kicks or something? Like I see Hua Rang players, again, he has like 50 kicks, so I don't know which one. You guys can let me know. Did Hua Rang get new like mid kicks? Basically means like he doesn't have to take a risk going for like high kicks or like low kicks. Did they make his offense more brain dead? I don't know. Xiao Yu is still, evading everything and being cancer. Who else? Dragunov still feels the same, I guess. But yeah, overall, I'm sad. I'm disappointed. This isn't the kind of video I wanted to make about, Tekken 8 Season 2. And, if I'm being honest, I don't know if I'm actually going to play this season. Again, this is not the direction we all wanted. I'm pretty sure our feedback was pretty clear. We wanted just things to be toned down, nerf chip damage. That was because the Tekken 8 from the beginning and throughout Season 1, like, it was slowly getting, like I said, it was slowly getting to a good spot with each patch. Honestly, all the devs they simply have to do is just, keep adjusting things, keep nerfing some certain things. We wanted more nerfs over buffs. From the beginning of this game, characters were already juiced, and then with Season 2, they pretty much gave everyone steroids again. Now, during my Tekken 8 session, there were times I had fun, and then there were times I didn't have fun because of the new dumb stuff that they've added. Everyone's expressed it before, but yeah, it's true. It's like a lot of forced 50-50s, where it's like, take a mix, and it says, well, I'm gonna block, because that's just me, so I'm gonna die. With that being said, the few things, the few little things I do like, and I'm sure pretty much everyone has already expressed this and everybody can agree with, is the buffering sidestep, after a move is really nice. And of course the sidestep after crouch, which I actually haven't tried yet. I haven't attempted. That's nice. What else? I like the new UI where it actually tells you a combo counter, how much damage you did, and if something was a punish and a counter. I like that stuff. I think Tekken needed that for a long time. They did actually reduce chip damage, so that's nice. But unfortunately, all those sidestep buffs, and again, everyone's already said this, it didn't matter because every character seems to have gotten new homing mids that are either plus on block or they're safe. So those sidestep buffs mean nothing. But yeah, I guess those are my overall thoughts on Tekken 8 Season 2 so far. I am disappointed, and I'm not sure if I'm actually gonna play this season. And I'm being real on that because throughout the year, throughout 2024, I chose Tekken 8 as my new main fighting game over Street Fighter 6 because I wasn't enjoying Street Fighter 6, at least at a competitive level, like I was enjoying Tekken 8. So who knows? Maybe I'll try Street Fighter 6, but I don't know. I was really hoping to make more guides and stuff for this channel, but with the way how this season is right now, I don't know if I'm gonna make anything. This channel might be dead again. But yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to say. I'm really curious how Namco's gonna respond to all this. And I just really wanted to come on here because again, it's been a while since I've actually talked to you guys on this channel. I actually wanted to make a new video, and unfortunately this new video is negative news, so that sucks. Yeah, I think I'm pretty much done. Again, disappointed. Hopefully things turn out for the better. I don't think I'm gonna be playing this season, and because of that means I probably won't be making videos on this channel for anytime soon. Again, obviously, in my opinion, I would personally just take the patch back and just reevaluate what they were doing. I think our feedback was very clear on what we wanted. We did not we didn't want fucking everyone to be juiced up again. I saw someone said this before, but it's pretty much like if everyone is, they pretty much really are testing the roster, which is just like, oh, if everyone is overpowered, then nobody's overpowered. But I don't know if that's the case. But anyways, I should probably end it here. I don't want this to get too long. Again, I just really wanted to talk to you guys about it. And of course, leave your guys, leave your comments down below on what you think of Tekken 8 Season 2. Are you enjoying it? are you hating it? Or are you disappointed like me, where I'm just kind of sad? Oh well, unfortunate. I guess it means I probably won't have a fighting game to play this year. We'll see where Virtua Fighter 6 is at, I'm excited for that. And of course, this is why I created this channel, it's a side channel. So hey, if you don't see me on here, you'll see me on my other two channels, whether it be in the main channel or my dumpy channel. And it's great to play multiple different games, huh? Alright, I'm gonna get out of here. Again, leave a like if you enjoyed. Leave a comment down below on what you think of Tekken 8 Season 2. And yeah, until next time, peace.
You 俺に救いなど不要。どこにでも消えるがいい。